Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last day. It's a Friday. I welcome you all. Um, Welcome to the closing bell, man. Oh God, we're here. We'll get into it before we go to the day trading show. We'll get into it now. Just want to quickly make sure everything we are set. Please let me know if I'm audible. Let's see if we're set. Tell me stream is finished. Here we go. Okay, we're set. Welcome, guys. I truly welcome you today. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. So, okay, trades that I've been looking for. I got triggered USD JPY. I went short on USD JPY, for which I could have been engaging a falling knife, but another move that if that fails, I will try to short again on that high again, close to the 200 MA. I will try that short again, but also I'm also positioned on NZ decade. On NZ decade also, I went long. Yesterday we saw a move to the upside, but it immediately rejected. One thing I love about NZ decade, I'm carrying positive trade or interest on holding this trade. It's a positive carry trade, so I'm a bit impressed with that. And then other thing that I think I wanted to just browse through it. It's gold. It's gold. It is gold. So I might look into buying more gold, but I will buy an ETF than anything. Uh, I might look into buying gold, but I might buy an ETF on gold. I might buy an ETF on gold. So we are holding the support now. I just want to see if it will break. If we'll get a move like this as we go into next week. But as well, I know that the dollar has gained a bit of strength after the NFP numbers that we got. So we are holding the 50 MA. So perhaps within that 50 will break out like that and look for the continuation to the upside. I'm going to look for that move. So I will be patient. But already, remember, I did say that I bought an ETF, GLD ETF. Hold on. So I bought a GLD ETF. Oh, come on. This is not the one. GLD. GDL, man. Is it GLD or GDL? GLD. Bonds. Come on, show it. You see now, this thing is playing with me now. Okay. GLD. It doesn't want to show it because I've logged on my broker. But anyway, so it's something like this. So this is a gold ETF, but I bought a gold ETF. I will show it to you once I log off on this thing. But let's get into it, man. Let's continue with it. As you're coming through, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Um, so now we are holding this as support. I'm hoping that we break above and look for the continuation to the upside on gold. I think those are the three things that I'm looking for and I'm interested in. But let's get into the macroeconomics of it and just to browse through it because there could be a few things that are of interest to me and I will be looking into focusing more on it. So if you look at the top setup, Nasdaq have gained a lot of momentum. Nasdaq and NZ CAD, even though I'm positioned on NZ CAD, I'm hoping for a continuation to a good distribution to the upside. Gold already has started to give a bullish reading, and this could be look at the COT data. It's a 2 plus. Retail positioning, it's a 1 plus. Gold is getting a negative reading on PMI, unemployment rate, interest rate, employment change, and this could be coming through because as I've explained before, we have good jobs data. Our jobs data is extremely good currently, and that's why we are getting a negative reading for gold here. I would love to start to see uh, so good jobs data. They are inversely proportional to gold. So gold jobs data, they are very bearish for gold, given that if you have a stable jobs data, you have a stable economy, you are likely going to get a good move of the dollar to the upside. That would be bearish for gold. Same thing as interest rate. So if we don't get interest rate, you get higher interest rates will push the gold lower unless there's uncertainties about it, and then that will push gold to the upside. But that's not always. But in this case, employment change, unemployment rate, and interest rate, they are into the upside. And then a pair that I need to look at and focus on is USD and GU so far. Those are the ones that will be on my watch list. I'll be watching GU closely. Even though the trend, let me look at the trend. GU, I'm gonna look at the trend on GU. Let me do this. Yeah, it's good. I'm just gonna look at the trend on GU. The trend is negative. So the trend on GU is bearish. Okay, I'll look into that. I might sell GU though. But anyway, also wanted to speak about the heat. Okay, the echo surprise meter. That will be specific for the US market. So you see, dollar has gained a lot of momentum immediately after the NFP data, and that is still bullish. Euro is still bullish. Euro is it's a beast right now, but the British pound is losing a lot of momentum. So also the JPY is also bullish. So this is like a surprise heat map, just indicating where the currency at any given time. So I think with that being said, and I think I did show the what I'll be looking at. Really, I'm gonna be interested in GU. I am more interested in GU right now. So GU is at support. So I'll like it. I'll be more comfortable if it breaks the support and hold on like that. Then I will start to look too short. But right now, you could short here again to the upside. Okay. So GU, I'm just gonna quickly confirm something. If it rolls back to this low, perhaps I could look into shorting GU. Unless we get a move like that, I could look to go short there. Could I look to go short if maybe we get a rejection? If we get a rejection there, come back and hold that, maybe I'll look for an overlower. I think also there is a possibility like that. But now the trend on its own, it's very bullish. Oh, okay. Now I see. Yeah, I would love to go long here if it comes back here. Already did come back. When was this? Friday last week. But GU was still neutral. Started being bearish when we started getting this move. So if it push back, perhaps come back to these highs here, and then I'll look to short GU. I'll look to short GU around here to come back lower. So I think I'll be also interested in such a move, or unless another move, possibility of a move that could happen, it's a break below, hold that support, and look for continuation lower. I think those are the things that I'll be looking for GU right now. I have not a lot. Yeah, this market structure is clean, very solid. Yeah. So I think what I'm looking for, it's decent. So I'm gonna look for those things now for GU. And then USD CHF, let's see. So we're not getting the retracement higher as I wanted, but I'm still watching it closely. So these are one of those pairs that I'm very watching closely and keeping an eye on. So on the swing positioning, I think that's what I am having, and that's what I am holding. Sorry about that. That's what I'm holding until further notice. So I'm looking. You could. I'm gonna look into buying into a China ETF and UK 100 ETF. Nasdaq, it's a base. Just quickly speak about Nasdaq and its counterpart. Remember, I also trade on them on the next 2 minute, and I think I've addressed this a billion times now. For Nasdaq, I am gonna patiently wait for this retracement. If it comes back all the way down, and then I'm gonna look to go long there. And that's same thing happening with S&P 500 looking for that deep drawdown. The dollar index also. I mean, US state, I'm going to look for this deep drawdown to this support here. So I think for now, the US indices are doing quite well. But if I get a retracement lower as the dollar is gaining strength until this low, perhaps I'm going to look to buying. I'm going to look into buying S&P 500 right now on that support. So I am still bullish on indices. Crypto, oh God. Bitcoin, yeah. You know, when you miss such a trade, I don't know how you feel. I miss such a trade. This was not a trade to be missed. Friday as well, we saw that breaking out. So I think as we break out, and I'm just gonna wait for the H finder to give me a directional bias. Once it does give me a directional bias, I am gonna look to go long, but only on retracement. So if we get a retracement deeper, I'm gonna look for a move like that. Stop loss below and try to go long on on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin for now it's doing quite well. And Bitcoin, remember, it's a direct indication of risk on asset where we have moved into risk on asset. And right now we are in full swing risk on asset. There is certainties in the market. So there is no other reason not to be risk on asset. We're moving into buying stocks. And I think I need to accumulate a lot of stocks into the next 2 months. Unless something changes, then I'll wait out. But for now, I'm sitting on cash. I'm just waiting closely to see what I'll be buying next. And then SA40. Also, I do also want to buy an ETF, SAJSE40. Yeah. I do want to buy an ETF, JSE40. So I'm gonna just be watching on a retracement to that low. I might look into entering longs. I think the JSE top 40 has been doing extremely well lately. After the Trump uncertainties, it does not look back. It just slowly went up like that. this is a good move. Perhaps if we can hold that support on I'll look into buying up an ETF on what do you call this? On the JSE 40. And then as I said I'll show you which one I bought instead of buying gold directly. I bought a gold ETF in the JSE, which is this one, this one. So I bought this gold ETF. Still a bit on what do you call this? A bit low, bit on a drawdown. I'm not sure how much drawdown I am in now. I think about 2%. I mean, less than 1%. We have regained a lot of because at some point we were at that low. Now we have regained a lot on this on the gold ETF, which I love a lot. I think I will start trading more ETFs coming in the next few months and the few years. I think that's one portfolio that I need to build in. ETFs, even though they're a bit volatile, but I think I'll love into buying more ETFs, more especially gold ETFs, silver ETFs, and other stock market ETFs like your indices across the world. I will have an account that I'll purely be buying that or portfolio that I'll truly be focusing on that. So, but no, without wasting any time, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll truly appreciate if you guys can like and subscribe without any wasting time. I will jump on and we go to a day trading show. Let's go to the day trading show. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's see what we have today. Let's see what we have today. So yesterday's low is still on, and yesterday's high is still on. There's no reaction between those areas. Let's see what's happening that side. We are very far from anything. We're at that all-time high on Nasdaq. The only another area that could be a drop liquidity is this low, but for tonight, immediately that we are in that range, it could be indication that we are inside the range. What else can we look for? And while US30 has taken yesterday's low, and remember yesterday the market was not moving exactly the same, especially between Nasdaq and S&P 500. So that's something that you should note as well. So we've taken today's low. We could be going for today's high. That's one thing that you should be considering that there is an SMT on a lower time frame, on a higher time frame. So we could be going into yesterday's high. We've already taken yesterday's low and yesterday's high is still intact. So you could be coming into that area of yesterday's low. However, I think if you were to look at USDT, I think I should be playing it very careful because we are in the order block inside a fair value gap. So I think I need to play that very carefully since it's a Friday and I'm already this week. I'm still on a red. I'm on a red. No, I'm on break even for this week. No, this week I'm on a red. Yes, sorry. Um, 4 hours. What is 4 hour telling me? I think bulls are imminent. I think bulls to take out that yesterday's high are still there. Yeah. So what happened here? We held the London. We held this 1 hour fair value gap here. Um, if you go back this way, we are in a 1 hour fair value gap inside this kind of a breaker here. So also, I think that's one thing to watch as well as we are deciding on the market movement today and where my directional bias is. Uh, So one thing which is clear is SMT between S&P 500 and Nasdaq. So that gives more bullish sentiments than bearish sentiments because there is a clear SMT here between Nasdaq and S&P 500. So we could be bears as well. We could be bullish today. Anyway, what's your bias for today? Hmm, okay. I'm thinking of taking a shot before a long, eh? Oh, beautiful. Inside a 4 hour fair value gap. We are inside the 50 minutes fair value gap, yeah, with a breaker. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. I should say this is nice. This is nice, man. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, here we have 5 minutes fair value gap, yeah. I am gonna just mark it. Yup. Oh, it gave me the entry. Let's see. It gave an entry exactly on market open, yeah. I don't think I would have taken that, eh? I don't think I would have taken this. Look at this one. US30 is the one that is lagging. Yup. I'll never even attempt to take US30. This is ugly. We have taken previous daily low. It could be coming for a previous daily high, but the price action there, okay. Okay, I see. That could be an indication of long there. Alright. So anything above that side, you could look to go along. Short, I suppose. But right now, there's no sense of reaction. We just reacted on that 15 minutes fair value gap. That was a good move. And I think that's a trade that I would have potentially taken. I don't like that there was no 15 minutes fair value gap here. Okay, there is something happening. Let me just quickly do this. Okay, there is something happening here. There is a 5 minutes fair. There is a 5 minutes fair value gap just below there. There is a 5 minutes fair value gap, and that could be a potential place where my targets will be. I'm just watching if it will give me a 5 minutes fair value gap for a reaction lower. Oh, I love shorts, eh? I'm tempted to go short. Yeah, I'm tempted to go short. Let me see. There's 3 minutes fair value gap here. I'm tempted to go short. Yeah, I'm tempted. I'm seriously tempted to go short. You look left, there is a 5 minute inversion here. There's that 1 minute that held. I'm really tempted to go short. Okay, I'm gonna use the 1 minute time frame. Let me see. Perfect. Okay. I'm just gonna be looking into this 1 minute for value gap here. Yeah. What are you trading now? This is Nasdaq, man. To me, 2 million. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like the live and subscribe. 2 million. I'm trading Nasdaq. Just see something. I've not taken the trade. I'm just mapping up the trade that I'm looking for. Uh, yeah. I think there's a trade that I'm willing to take. Eh? We see a clear market structure shift here. You could enter that fair value gap. It could come all the way higher. What's up, 2 million? Where are you joining me from? So we have that. Wow. C5. So the E is a 5 minutes fair value gap where I want to enter. I think it's a perfect place to enter. And it's the only 5 minutes with. So the ease of this here, if you move this, the ease of 5 minute, I'm gonna just quickly show you the ease of 5 minutes fair value gap here with another 5 minutes inversion. So I am comfortable going short. I am comfortable going short. I am gonna set my limit. Okay, let's add the limit. I hope it's not gonna leave me behind like any other day. I'm gonna use my phone. Okay, my limit is in. I am gonna show it on the charts now. Okay. Let's see if we're gonna get triggered, man. Okay, I've set my limit. Hi, Itumeleng, how are you? Please don't forget to like and subscribe, Itumeleng. Let's see. Trader. Is MetaTrader